My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody state thereof. Just in case this is the only series of mine that you watch, I mentioned this on the first episode back for each and every series. I'm back. I just took a wee bit of a break, and then extended that break slightly so that I could move house, because I kind of decided to on the spur of the moment, and then packed up all my junk and moved. It was a wild time, and now we're all settled and fine. Beautiful, lovely. So what party have we got already set up? We got Raz the Second, Harry, Rito, and 1L. We are gonna be going to the extended mission in the ruins. The primary reason for this is because Rito has the Never Again buff, which means that everyone else in this mission is going to get 50% more experience because they are attending it with Rito, and everyone else is level 5, so I'm trying to level them up effectively. But it's also worth noting that all of these characters that I'm trying to level up right now need to level up their equipment. Obviously, our stress healer comes out of Raz. Then we've got Harry with the self-stress heal, as well as the self-heal, B-Smile, and Manacles mostly is what we're going to be relying on here for the stuns. Then we've got Rito, who's basically just the on-cue healer, and then 1L as another DPS and a little bit of an extra heal there if it's necessary. I mean, it's all kind of sorted already. We don't really need to debate that much here because I've already got the party pretty much exactly as I want them to be. Make sure to level up all of those, and then 1L literally only ever uses those, so we are all good. Lovely. Everyone has the right equipment. Yep. Okay, so the Crusader is actually going to be a little focused towards damage because the Smite does 35% extra damage versus Unholy. So adding on top of that, the plus 20% damage versus Unholy from Necromancer's Collar, as well as the plus 8% crit versus Unholy in the Ruins, that should be a pretty nice good yes thing. So what I'm looking for here, three hunger instances and a rest. Nice. I'll take 3 shovels because the possibility of a... Is there anything I want to open with a shovel here? In a pinch, yes, but I'll only take 2. And then I'll take 4 keys. A medicinal herb. Probably 2 medicinal herbs. No, just a medicinal herb. And then 3 holy water, maybe even 4. 1.5 stack of torches, no blood necessary. So food, shovels, keys, torches, intractables. Yeah, we're sorted. Let's go. Lovely. So skeletons are often at the front of the party, the 2 front members of the party. So
the fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
The Crusader only able to hit those lines is going to be okay with it. So it's 90, 60... Okay. Still kind of had to rely on the roll there, but that's more than okay. Hey! There's the usage for our medicinal herbs.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Immediately freeing up some space in our inventory, going to our first fight back. Beautiful, that's definitely a double stun the back line here. Hell yeah. Oh, just everyone getting that stun in the first round. Love it. It's the lower end of the amount of damage that we possibly could have done there. It was 13 to 24 was our damage range. So, you know, not great. That's okay. Graveyard slash Raz for absolutely nothing because you've missed. My stun chance on the back line is 140, 160. It is 45 and then 60. So 45 on the Cultist Witch and then 60 on the Bone Sharpshooter. Actually, just going to throw the Blight in. Harry's stun chance is much higher because of the plus 55 that they have to their stun skill abilities. Yeah, that occasionally just happens. There's not really too much I could have done about that, so I don't really mind that it happened. If it was something I could have prevented and I didn't take the, necessary steps to do so, then yeah, I'd probably be a bit saddened by it, but no, not really much I could have done myself.
Annihilated.
Big ol' annihilation right there. Great, we are set up pretty well now.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Ideally, our job is to kill that cultist champion before he gets an action, but we didn't have any way to do that there, so kind of just gave that one to them. Great. May as well get some stress healing and healing whilst it's available. I really thought Harry was going to go before the cultist champion.
Gently.
Because we're
This is how a life is taken.
faster than them. Okay, if I stun with less than 7 damage here, nice. We now get 2 turns of just stress healing and stuff. So I'm doing the party heals here for the possibility of critting on any of these characters in order to stress heal them a little bit.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. A momentary abatement.
And, yep, cultist champion still alive. There we go. Not only that, but we also got a bunch of torch out of that. We had, what,
Confidence
83
surges
torch
as the
coming
enemy
into here?
crumbles.
Pretty significant amount that we've
Even
made
the
up.
cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
There's our bone bearer. Obviously not too pleased to have it in existence, but if it's here... I mean, we're supposed to prioritize it as a target, but that's just not happening. That's just not a feasible thing for us to do. Wicked Sag. Popped him.
Eradicated.
Oh man, that corpse is about to deal 25% extra damage to me. I'm mortified. Unholy Rally, you bring it back. Nice work. Obviously what I'm looking for there is a crit in order to kill the Bone Militia without leaving a corpse.
A death by inches.
1 down with no corpse. Wicked Sag.
Decimated.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. I wouldn't do enough damage to that corpse to really have any effect there, so I decided instead to try and pitch in the extra damage. Unholy Rally. Yep. Can only bring back up the one that has a corpse. Stacking these blights on the Bone Bearer is how I'm obviously planning on killing them. Because basically no one else in my party can really reach them at this point. Hey! Killed it with a crit. Doesn't leave a corpse. Beautiful.
Blossoms.
That's gonna put the Bone Bearer in the second position, as well as not capable of reviving anyone else, which basically just means end of fight. I was specifically thinking about this combat when I drafted this party. And for the record, this is pretty much exactly how I expected it would go. Defend the icon. Well, nice try. A Katham.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Beautiful. Now, I do have to come down in this direction. It's 100% of rooms that I have to clear, so if either of these is a room battle, then I definitely needed to be here. Okay, that's our second obstacle so far. Unfortunate for us. We're not looting anything until we go back in the other direction, just because we can turn the light out and then walk all the way back up. Looting stuff, you know the drill. Okay, so as it turns out, I didn't even need to come down this way. So I basically just ended up wasting 2... hang on, do I want to stun the backline? I basically just ended up wasting 2 shovels there. I'll get a lot of loot out of it, but I don't need the loot. I needed the shovels.
The ground quakes.
Yeah, as it turns out, I could have just killed it.
Maintain the offensive.
Bird Blast hits Raz and Harry for 8 and 12 respectively. No stun on either. Rito does not contract. 1L doesn't even get hit. Make it a little bit difficult to contract there. Now we'll throw the stun on the Chevalier. Actually, no, we could have done that on Rito. That's my bad. We even could have done that on Harry, right? Because it's in the 3rd line now. Ugh. Awful place on my part. That Supplicant is now already dead. It doesn't have a self-heal action. It doesn't have a thirst or anything like that. So, let me clear.
A momentary abatement.
Got blood on Harry. You get your 6. Yeah, Harry definitely needs a heal here. If we can get it. Right, Chevalier's already dead now. Beautiful. Everything on the field is now dead. And we get the heals that we were looking for. So if I can get to a party heal next turn, more than happy.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
So here I turn out the light entirely?
A momentary abatement.
The reason for that is because, ooh, it's spoopy, lol. No, it's not. Hey, we got a shovel.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
No, obviously the reason we actually do that is so that we get the extra loot at the end of that combat, and then we can make our way back up and get extra loot that way as well. I'm not going to be plundering the knowledge curate. Actually, you know what? That can't give me a negative quirk, so sure. And map, nice. Hell yeah, just from some free scouting for us. More than happy to have it. Okay. Should really sort out my inventory again. There we go. Good gosh, that is a full map scout right there. And there is one more place where I need to use one more shovel, so I can kind of keep that in mind as I traverse through the dungeon. Okay. I am also going to need one more key in order to get all of the loot that looks like it's currently available to us. Yikes. We may have not actually brought enough in the way of provisions. Not typically our affair. Reading gets a lasting effect on the hero. Germaphobe. Damn. You are now... Lower accuracy versus Blighted. Oh my god. That sucks. Thankfully, 1L has plus 15, plus 25 total accuracy. That's really good. But still, yikes. Isn't that wild? I'm actually just going to stun the Bone Royalty there. I'd really prefer if they didn't throw any negative effects on my party right now. 6 to 11, rolls the 6. Yeah, of course. Good stun.
Destroyed.
And that's one Bone Militia down. Should, yep, that's that Bone Royalty dead as well. Alright, we're good.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Just immediately pop that light back off.
Impressive.
Woo! 1-0. Damn, you see that hit? That's a lot of damage for a direct hit.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay. Don't actually have the ability to cure that. Yeah, we don't have another enemy for a very long time, which is why I wanted to get through that fight on low light so that I can just conserve my torches for later. All right. That's an extra key. Pretty much, yes, I was looking for that, so thank you very much. All right, so we've already had 3 hunger occurrences, which is lame, but we probably don't need to use a full rest when we actually get into our campsite anyway, so lame, but not necessarily a large impediment to us. Should have brought more medicinal herbs, as it turns out.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Can I please have the action of my character who's in the back line and has 12 speed? No. Okay, both of their 12s get to go first. That makes sense. That's fair. It's not, and it doesn't. Wow, that was a 15% resist on that hit there. I'd love to double stun the backline, but I can't stun the supplicant, so I guess no reason to try. Yikes. This combat is not going well. Subterranean skills, 16, plus manages to connect its bleed for 9 more. Eh, nice try. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that heal. I'd really rather not lose Harry to something dumb here. Great. Supplicant in the front line is dead next turn. Buried Blast does a pretty significant amount of damage, actually, here. Gather the blood rolls on 1L. Crits! 1L is still not Crimson Cursed. Despite everything, it's still you, not Crimson Cursed. Damn. If the Supplicant had not resisted that, we would have had to kill already. Okay, that's really good. Now we can just go for stress heals. Giant stress heal right there.
A momentary
Self-stress heal and self-heal as well. That's lethal on this character this round. So I feel pretty comfy just going for all of the other heals. Beautiful.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I don't need the money as much as I want those. Contents of mine. Nothing I want. After I use this upcoming shovel, I can just get rid of the stack of shovels. Save some space in my inventory. Okay. Room battle with treasure. Another bone bearer. Yeah, it had to happen. I'm still gonna yuck on him. Just because setting up that bone bearer for as much damage as I can possibly set it up for seems the way to go. And now if we can have any enemy that dies, if we can have them die to a blight, they won't leave a corpse, and then they can't be resurrected. Wicked. That was a 2 acting ahead of a 7. Whew. Wild speeds out here. Wild. Truly wild. Alright, that bone shield wall is now dead without the possibility of parole. Also, that bone bearer is now dead next round. Lovely. Now I'll actually start targeting stuns. Beautiful. Now I know that everyone save this shield wall in the front line are dead this round. Well, everyone is dead this round. Beautiful. Yeah, may as well go for the self-stress heal. There's no reason not to. No, at least no good reason not to.
Well struck.
Should clarify. And... Really? 2 speed goes faster than my Crusader? My Crusader is probably only 4 speed anyway. 3. Okay. Vast overestimation on my part. Alright, tidy him up. Why won't you die? He got the extra crest I was looking for.
Clearly in view.
There's our secret door as well, so I gotta remember to keep a key.
Of the light.
Open this one. I mean, an extra emerald's worth. Okay. I can actually probably ditch the torches at this point.
A blazing star is born.
There's a confessional that has the ability to just straight up remove a negative quirk from you if you interact with it. Nice. Straight up. Torn Rotator got removed. Great. So I still have to remove Germaphobe myself. Ugh. Right. Super easy combat here. Beautiful. Yeah, all I needed is to have the hairy action before the bone sharpshooter action, just so I could stun them out.
Obliterated.
Raz gets the super easy kill right there. Then we stun the bone shield wall as well. Bone shield wall with a ridiculous amount of prot. Obviously, we're looking to DOT them wherever available. Yep, shield wall is almost dead. Ooh, same for that bone sharpshooter right there. Nice. So shield wall here is going to die and leave no corpse, which now means this bone sharpshooter is incapable of using quarry. Just in case they happen to go first, they still can't use quarry, so we're good.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Nice. So we literally only have one more combat in this entire dungeon, and it's a room-based combat. It could be okay, it could be horrible, but not gonna know until I get there. One down. Woo! Yikes. I was really hoping that that would have been an easier one. Grave Nibble on Harry. Please don't give a negative quirk or a disease or anything like that. Yeah, that's a dead bulbous maggot right there. So we're basically just waiting for Harry's turn, get that self-heal. And now basically anyone takes us out of the battle, we're good.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So despite the fact that we didn't enter on full torch, we still managed to get the... Oh, beautiful.
Executed.
Wow, 25% chance not to hit that. We still managed to get the surprise.
A devastating blow.
Yikes, 25% chance to fail each of those stuns. We managed to fail each of them. The stun from Harry is guaranteed though, so obviously wasn't too worried about that one. The Cultist Witch has 9 speed, but if we can get an action before it with 1L, nice, and 1L does. Yeah, we've got the kill on that Cultist Witch already, and we've got 60 damage worth of blight on that Bone Bearer. Nice. Solid 12. We could surge that character again. Gosh, I definitely don't want to take any damage to them. Whew. Thankfully, it doesn't look like there's even a remote chance that we will. Okay, Bone Bearer is now dead in 2 turns. I mean, sure. The shield wall has a bunch of damage ups, but without any crit ups, I'm still not really scared of you. Your base damage is extraordinarily low. Really? I didn't know that you could unholy rally non-unholy enemies. Well, that's news to me. I'll make sure that I play differently from now on, now that I have that information. Don't bleed Raz again. Lame.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
We obviously had to drop the torch out there. Just to ramp up the tension of the moment. Tension all immediately removed when Rito does a ridiculous heal. Nice going, Rito. I mean, literally, nice going.
At least promises success.
So we're actually just like straight up not gonna camp, it looks like. Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing we didn't. We got really unlucky and got 5...
Ambushed by foul invention.
5 hunger occurrences over the course of this dungeon. So yeah, we just didn't have anything left over to use. Beautiful.
Room by room, hall by hall. we reclaim what is ours.
So everyone leveled up. Oh my god! Rito, what? You got Hippocratic, plus 20% healing skills on a Vestal.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, that's just how Rito do, apparently. Good lord. All right, immediately I need to lock you in to remove something else so that then I can lock in Hippocratic. You need to remove Unyielding. You're not going back out until I have Hippocratic locked in on you, mister. No ifs, ands, or buts. Oh, I don't want to hear it. Holy hell. Also, obviously something that we should be doing at this point. We've got our 750 crests and 50k. Time to build the red hook. We did it. We've built a red hook. And now I get the achievement unlocked, the red hook. It doesn't do anything, but we have it now. Yay for us. We're also probably not going to get enough memories to ever build the mill, but whatever. This series would have to go for hundreds more episodes in order to get them. Considering we're what, 100 something in, 100, I want to say 140, 160, 170, 200, 300, 4,000 episodes in? What? Time flies. But we've still only got 4, so that one don't look like it's happening again. Tardif, Toussaint, Tilly. Ooh, Morphew. Actually has some pretty good stuff on them. But yeah, we're still obviously not going to be taking any of those. Way too late to be picking up people. I already have basically everything here that I want. We are just looking to advance the infestation by going on a bunch of different missions so that we can get back into that courtyard with Rito as a Hippocratic vest. This is going to be so good. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.